I'll fix it in a second. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. I am so excited. For all of you that don't know me, I'm Mr. Schichtel. I'm the assistant principal. Mrs. Reed could not be here with us tonight, so I get to introduce. I haven't got to introduce yet, so I'm very excited. And I'm surrounded by my favorite friends down here, so they'll take care of me. Responsible clapping guys will be respectful of the work they do. One of the wonderful things you get to do, and I was a musician. I played for the Webster Marching Band. I played tuba, so I always love music. And one of the wonderful things is to watch the kids coming down the hallway. So excited. They're grinning. They got a jump in their step like they've never had before because they're excited to introduce themselves to you and their music. So I'm so excited to give them the opportunity. We heard them the other day. They are wonderful and they've worked very hard. One of the things we get to do every day is we get to walk by and listen to them every day and see them grow as musicians. And it's so many great skills that kids are going to use the rest of their lives. And being a musician of old, I could definitely say that we've used it for our whole lives. So I'm excited to introduce them. We have the orchestra first. Ms. Freeberg will be performing for us. And the other thing I want to mention, purposely, we've put all our clothing that has been donated to us by your wonderful children on the back there. Please don't hesitate to walk by, see if there's something that's of yours. We want to make sure that we get those back in the possession of the adults who definitely will take care of them because our children have left them behind. So if you have a chance, take a look. We have our used clothing back there, gently used. And there's some really nice stuff. So make sure you take an opportunity to look at it, okay? Enjoy the show, everyone. Thank you.
teacher here at Dewitt, Terry. This is the 5th grade orchestra, and they've done a wonderful job all year for me, and we've been all practicing quite a bit. That last piece was called Frog in a Tree. Had a pretty fun first violin line there, right? You did a nice job on that. And I just want to bring up our next piece. It's called Simple Gifts, and it's going to feature one of our students, Nathan Hoban. He was selected for the All-County Orchestra, actually last year and this year. The kids are selected from a solo festival that takes place in January that has about 900 students audition. And so Nathan was lucky enough to have a great score and was accepted into the orchestra 2 years in a row. So we're going to do a little duet called Simple Gifts for you. Thank you. Our next selection will be a crowd favorite. It was a big hit yesterday when we did our in-school concert. It's from the movie Frozen. It's called Let It Go.
Oh no!
2 opportunities for Solo Fest. We have one in January, and what they have to do is prepare a solo that we work on in lessons. And then you also have to do 3 scales, and then you also have to play a short sight reading, which is something, they get a 2-line piece of music that they've never seen before. They get about maybe a minute or 2 to look at it, and then they have to play it to the best of their ability. So it's kind of a scary thing, but they all did a wonderful job and accepted the challenge. So I want to recognize those students, and they also will get a little pin to remember their experience. So I'll just have them come on up, and then you guys can give them applause. So for the Winter Solo Fest, we had Nathan Hoban, Maylee Nitch, Isabella Marlin, Ella Francis, and Bill Peter. I'll pull the 2 students that did the Spring Solo Fest back up here. It was Maylee Nitch and Isabella Marlin. All right, on to our last piece. It's called Clash of the Triads. Basically, it's a mix-up of a whole bunch of popular songs. If you've ever heard the Mozart Ein Klein Nacht music. It starts off with that, and it also has a little bit of the Ode to Joy, which is actually from Beethoven's Ninth Symphony. And then it also has a little bit of the can-can. So hope you enjoy. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you very much. We're going to have a short transition to the 5th grade band. I also forgot to thank Mr. Heary for playing piano on the last 2 pieces. Thank you.
They're moving the goats. Goats are moving. That's right. No, they're doing that.
Really hard to get that, but during the concert, try to sing. Okay, folks, we're about to get the band underway. One thing I want to note also, tomorrow there's a flower sale. We're doing that for Mother's Day, so there should have been information that came home to you. Please think about that as you're sending your child off. They can get a flower. Every child can get a flower tomorrow. And Mother's Day is this weekend, so happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in the audience. Thank you so much for everything you do. We can't do this without our parents, so thank you, mothers, for everything you do. They should be ready in a second, so we'll go in a second.
Hey,
Hello everyone. This is the 5th grade band and we're going to start off with a piece entitled House of Lords. It's going to feature our saxophones and clarinet. Thank you. If you were at the Extravaganza concert where we had that district-wide concert at Thomas High School, you heard all the elementary groups play Alpha Squadron. Well, now you're going to hear that piece again, but this time just as the Dewitt Band. So this is Alpha Squadron. It's going to feature our percussion section and the trumpets. switching gears, this next piece is in a Latin style. It's got a Cuban flavor to it. So you're going to hear lots of percussion rhythms, syncopated rhythms in the percussion section. And also it features the low brass section. So it's appropriately entitled Tuba in Cuba. Hope you like it. This next number is also from the Extravaganza concert. If you remember, we played it as all the groups together, the high school, the middle school, and the elementary groups. So this is an arrangement of the tune Splish Splash. It features pretty much everyone in the ensemble, so I hope you like it. Thanks for being a wonderful audience. I hope you've enjoyed the last 2 years watching and hearing this group grow as much as I have. They've come so far. Thanks for all your support in the last 2 years. We have one more performance this year, and that will be on Flag Day, where we're going to perform some of these numbers and an arrangement of the Star Spangled Banner and some patriotic songs, so that'll be our last performance of the year. I'd like to thank Mr. Heary for playing with the orchestra and also for helping out with supervision. Mr. Schichtel, thank you so much for your help. This last number, interesting story. Emily Roddy Colley, stand up. She's actually a 4th grader in the band, and her dad has sort of a love affair with Notre Dame. And so I actually started Emily out in the summer, and one day her mom said, you know, it's Dad's dream that someday Emily's playing the trumpet part to the Notre Dame Victory March. So I checked it out one day on a recording, and I really didn't know the tune, to be honest. But it sort of, once I heard it, I did recognize it. But I liked it so much, I wrote a little arrangement for these guys, and they learned it. So we're going to dedicate this song to Emily's father. Where is he? Seriously, there. This is for you. I went through all this trouble just for you. So I hope you like it. We're going to end with the Notre Dame Victory March. Thanks for coming tonight.
Thank you everyone for coming out tonight, being a wonderful audience. Aren't they wonderful? They did a great job. There's nothing better seeing them smile like that and enjoy that performance. Thank you for everyone for coming out. Again, tomorrow's Mother's Day sale. We're selling those flowers. If you haven't smelled them yet, they smell wonderful. Thank you, Mrs. Nitch, who came in and moved all those flowers for us. We're looking forward to it. Enjoy your afternoon. Thank you.